Hi, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reviewing the show The Acolyte, and I hated it. First of all, I'm sorry, but this is not going to be a positive review. Like it's just going to be very negative. So, yeah, that's just a disclaimer. Um, it's really sad because I really like The Mandalorian, and I thought the other shows were fine. The Book of Boba Fett, it was okay, but I was not prepared for this show. Like, this show is so undeniably bad. It's honestly probably the worst show I've ever seen in my life. Like, um, I don't even know where to start. So I guess first we'll go with the writing. The writing is just it's terrible. Like, terrible. Like, you thought The Rise of Skywalker was bad? Like, you haven't seen anything yet. And if you're trying to catch up on all the Star Wars shows, please don't watch this show, because then you'll save yourself a bad time. I hated every second of it. The script, okay, the writing. I thought it didn't make sense. The stuff they're saying is just so stupid. Like, none of it made sense. And the story, oh my god. So we're taken to another, this video has spoilers. We're taken to a time period before the Phantom Menace. So we've never had any Star Wars content here before, and probably for a reason. If it were done right, I'm sure it would have been great, but this show, the plot in this show just doesn't make any sense. And I'm going to retread a lot of the same ground that I'm saying right now. Like, I'm going to keep saying the same thing over again because I can't get the point across enough. I do not like this show at all. It has so many problems. There's one thing I liked about the show, and I know I was going to talk about the script, but first we're going to talk about this one thing. I did like the action sequences. Like, I liked them, but I didn't love them. The action is the only thing this show has going for them. Like, the action is pretty good. It's like mixed martial arts, and the lightsaber fights are really cool, but it's just lacking. Like, there's an episode, I think it's episode 4, like day or night or something, and it's dark, and it's so dark you can't even see them fighting. And so, like, they're fighting, but like you're in a dark forest, like zoomed far away, so you can't even see anything really. But the fighting is pretty good. I will give them that. But that's it, man. Like, everything else sucks. The acting, I mean, yeah, the acting's terrible. Actually, one of the actors, I'm sure you've seen it before, but there's a clip of him saying that Anakin destroyed the Death Star, which never happened. That was Luke. And so, first of all, your first problem with this show, the casting director, you hired people that don't even know what Star Wars is. Like, you hired people that have never seen Star Wars. Like, he didn't know what he was saying. Like, and it's not just a mistake. Come on, he messed up pretty badly. Like, how do you hire a person like that? And then, I was just so infuriated with the show. Like, I was angry every single second. Like, when the finale came out, I took like 2 or 3 days to watch it because I hated the show so much. And, you know, the only reason why I watched it is because I'm a Star Wars fan and I care. But it's just sad to what it's become, because, like, for instance, Revenge of the Sith is my favorite movie of all time. And now what Star Wars has become, ever since Disney and Kathleen Kennedy got their hands on it, it's just become terrible. And it's just really sad, you know? And this might have destroyed Star Wars forever. I don't know how they could ever bounce back from this. I mean, they're making a Mandalorian movie. Hopefully that's good. But yeah, ever since Disney got a hold of it, it's been terrible. Like, I really remember enjoying, what do you call it? The Force Awakens. I really liked it. I wasn't worried. I was like, okay, they got a good start here. And then we saw The Last Jedi, and I'm like, yeah, we're in trouble. What they did with Luke Skywalker, killing him off in the most stupid way possible. And, yeah, and then we got The Rise of Skywalker. Somehow Palpatine returned. Like, that was the stupidest line ever. And Yeah, it's just bizarre. And Kathleen Kennedy needs to get, like, if they get rid of her, that's the first step. Get rid of Kathleen Kennedy. And Kathleen Kennedy is so stupid. She literally said people don't like the Acolyte because of the what do you call it? Because there's a female lead. No, your show just sucks. Like, it sucks. There's nothing. Nope. I mean, of course, there's some people that would think that, some sick, just jerky people, but that's not the reason. Like, this show just sucks. Like, the script. Oh, don't get me started on this. So, the budget was like 150 million or something, right? And guess what? It looks like I was gonna cuss right there. It looks like crap. It looks terrible. Like, the Phantom Menace, which came out in 1999, has a better looking Coruscant. Like, how do you do that? Like, this show is just so. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I mean, if I had to give this show a score of 10, I'd probably give it a 1. Because a 1 just for the action, because the action's okay. And there's just so many bizarre choices. Like, the villain, Darth Smiley, or I don't know what you call him. I forgot his name. His stupid mask. He has the most ridiculous looking mask I've ever seen. Like, it's just a smile. Like, what is that? And then on top of that, you got the stupid two main characters, May and Osha, who are played by the same actress, and they have the same haircut and everything. It's just so stupid. So May is this evil lady who kills the. Oh yeah, there's this Jedi. Sorry, I keep bouncing around a lot. There's this Jedi, and she's in the main poster, and she gets like shown a bunch in the trailers, right? She dies 5 minutes into the show. May kills her. Yeah. Yeah, and it's just nonsensical, and I don't know. Like, I don't know what Disney and Kathleen Kennedy were thinking. That's the worst thing. I don't know, but yeah, this show is just terrible. And then don't get me started on the villain, Darth Smiley again. It's just such an obvious reveal. Like, in episode 3 or 4, we had no idea who the villain is. But actually, just kidding, we did, because it was so predictable. I guess they were like, it's stupid. And then, they throw 2 cameos in at the end, on the finale. They throw Darth Plagueis, who was mentioned in Revenge of the Sith as being Palpatine's apprentice, and was the and that's, I don't know what I'm saying. But anyway, and then they throw another one. Guess what? In the last shot of the show, they show Yoda. They just show his ears go up. Like that. It's so stupid. And then the show just ends. Oh, you know what I just remembered? The transitions in the show, okay? So every single episode, except for like 2, it ends with the most ridiculous, over-the-top, hilarious ending. Like, the shot. So, the whole Jedi Council gets on the bad guy, right? They're about to fight, right? And then he just force pushes them. And they all fly into the camera, and then it ends. They all fly into the camera, and it ends. Like, the camera cuts. Like, what? And then... Oh, there's like 5 more versions of those. I can't even remember, though, because this show's so forgettable. But, yeah, it just makes me heartbroken as a Star Wars fan. And if they make a season 2, I'm going to watch it because I have to. But I'm not going to be happy about it. And I think they are, which I'm really depressed about. But, yeah, this show just made me so angry. So angry and so upset. And, yeah, I could not recommend this show enough. Like, I do not recommend it to anyone. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my review for the Acolyte. I hated every second of it, and I don't recommend it. So don't watch it, and goodbye.